Go.
Okay, this is patent number 9143080, space B2. This is something I forgot to mention earlier, but should be mentioned. Notice how smoothly this changes frequency. I'll just turn this little knob here, and we change the frequency just that smoothly and easily. And it goes all the way down to just a little below 30 hertz. And notice how smooth and nice that looks. Let me switch to a typical waveform, a typical Mod 6 waveform. Okay, there's your typical SVM waveform, and it's just a little less than 30 hertz. And we can run it up to about 85 hertz, just a little above 85 hertz. Yeah, and if this is at full modulation, if I want to reduce it down to no modulation, this thing looks like all 50% pulses. If I'm just now showing two phases, but if I was showing all three phases, they would all be just exactly 50%, and they would all just look exactly alike. Anyway, back up to maximum amplitude, and the waveforms, they slowly take shape. Wow. And put this back where I found it. And if I switch to modulo 9, it's the same condition. I turn the amplitude down. Oops, that's off. If I switch to modulo 9, you can look at the waveforms. You can see that these are all going 50%. 50% duty cycle. See? They're all at 50%. And if I change the amplitude back up, the real magic's over there. It looks like they're taking that modulo 9 shape, and I can change frequencies on modulo 9, and it changes as smoothly as that. Change it back to just above 85 or something, and it does the same thing with modulo 15. It's just real simple. If I change the amplitude to absolutely minimum, they all look like 50% waves, and if I change it back to the maximum, you get that half of them high, half of them low kind of effect there. And this is running at 15 times. This is running at 15 times the 50 hertz that was there. Or excuse me, let me switch this back to 50 hertz. Yeah. Oops, 50 hertz. Yeah. Those pulses in there are moving at 15 times the 50 hertz. So that's 750 hertz or something like that. And let's switch it to modulo 9. They're moving at 450. We got each pulse. The pulses are happening at 450 cycles per second, but the main shape right there is moving at 50 hertz. And so we can switch back to Mod 6, the typical space vector modulation waveform, very typical, and it all sorts over. That's the demonstration. I didn't show you the amplitude and the frequency demonstration. Excuse me.